Paul, thanks for your time. A 2-1 defeat here at Cardiff. What are your initial thoughts having come out the dressing room?
Well, obviously disappointment. We came here to win. As always, appreciate the fans with the team and egging them on to the very end. I thought first half we were really good. I thought we were the team of the ascendancy. We said at half-time to the lads, you know, just keep going. You just need that elusive first goal, and in tight games, like, goals matter. Well, they always matter, but even more so today, and we just couldn't get that elusive first goal. And then obviously we concede first, which was difficult to swallow. Obviously it felt like that was more than stoppable, so that was hard. But then, like, you know, bend don't break, and then to concede straight away after was a massive psychological blow onto my players. And the lads rallied really well to get back in it. Lars obviously got a goal, nearly had one from that set piece. He headed it straight at the keeper either side, and we get a 2-2, and we probably come away really happy with it. I thought we scored a pretty legitimate goal first half, and if you go 1-0 up, and, like, in fairness, their players got booed off at half time. That's how, like, on top we were first half. But it's like, you know, at the moment, because we're on this run, and I'm well aware of how bad the run is, we're just a little bit soft. Not intentionally, but it just feels like as soon as a question gets asked, we don't step to the challenge, and that's what's disappointing for me. I just didn't think at any time we were going to concede, and then after we concede two, we could have conceded more. That's true, but obviously we're going for it. So yeah, disappointing.
You mentioned it was a psychological blow, conceding 2 in a couple of minutes. In terms of the first goal, is that a psychological thing as well? Because it doesn't look like the players look particularly edgy. It's just that those moments, if you like, where you're having the opportunities, they're just not taking them.
It just felt a little bit, it felt like, and I need to talk to you about, a little bit of self-destruct to a certain extent, as in, like, all the chances they created are from our bad play, not from their exceptional play, you know, like an under-hit pass, or, you know, not taking it in close proximity to someone. So all them things, I just felt like we maybe, you know, weren't at our best today in that. Although I thought, like, going forward, switching play, making them defend crosses, I thought Jerry and Lars gave us something we haven't had. You know, we had a bit of a threat, and every time the ball came in the box, I thought we were going to score. We nearly scored straight away. I do think we created a lot of chances today, but unfortunately we didn't get that first goal. And in the form we're in, you know, taking the lead is a big thing, and I just feel like we're just collectively just letting ourselves down there.
But you did hang in there, and you mentioned Lars got a goal, which I think you'd say he deserved. Was that something, though, that you hung in there, that you got yourselves back in the game? That you say bend don't break. Well, they didn't break, and they stayed in it.
No, they didn't get broken. I don't mean it like that. I just mean that when, you know, we can't concede straight after the first goal. You just have to probably withstand a bit of pressure for 5 minutes and then play your way back into it. So, look, and the lads, you know, massive respect for them, keep going to the very end, and obviously it becomes a bit random, but yeah, generally there were two different halves of football, and I said it to them at half time, they won't be, sounds awful, but as bad second half. They'll have to change something or do something else, but we just have to stand up to the pressure and take our opportunities when they come. But like I said, the first, we all questioned the first half, we don't cover ourselves in much glory, and then to concede straight away after is disappointing. Look, there's loads of positives, but it'd be a miss of me to stand here and talk about them when we've, you know, obviously on the run we're on, and we need to stay positive with the group, because, you know, there's no other way to be. So we have a week now to prepare the lads for the next game, which obviously isn't an easy game, but there's no excuse. But there was things I liked today, but you know, fundamentally we lost the game, and it was a big game to lose.
How important is that, having a clear week for you this week, in terms of, I guess, clearing minds as well and getting ready to go again?
Well, it is a big week for loads of other reasons as well. Getting players in as well, so it is nicer to have a full run at it, and we are being able to work with things, which is good. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the lads, showing them stuff again. But hopefully trying to get better, because we need to.
Appreciate you saying it might not necessarily be the time for positives, but You had Ryan Nyambi back today. David Ozo came off the bench. I appreciate you lost a couple of players to injury in the second half, but to have those two back, I would imagine is a big boost for everybody.
Yeah, it's a real positive. I'm not saying there's not positives, but I don't want to stand here and pretend like, we've lost again, but woohoo, we've got players back. But we have got players back, which is good news. I do think like Lars hasn't trained that much. He does look, a real threat to us, and there are positive parts of our play. However, the scoreline is, the scoreline is what it is, and that's the disappointing thing for us. We've all worked really hard, the players included, to try and come and get a win here today. And for large parts of the game, I did think we were going to win. I'm biased, I know, but I did think we were going to win. So that's the disappointing thing for me, and we have to, like I said, pick the lads up.